Rob Lowe, do you hear about what's going on these YouTube streets with the Fresh and Fit, and how Fresh and Fit are probably making 200K a month on YouTube, and it might all go away? I shouldn't be laughing. That shouldn't be something Fresh and Fit are making $200,000 a month, possibly. And they might lose their channel. How crazy is that? Why is Fresh and Fit possibly going to lose their channel? Because they got on the radar. They were under the radar. They were in the black manosphere. They were in the, not even the black manosphere, they were in the dating guru world, where they teach men the game, and they teach men how to deal with women and situations they would come up with on how to deal with it. What do you say? What do you don't say? And they never lived the life that they promoted. It's like, you know, they were the fat coach on the sidelines who couldn't play the game. But here's the thing with the fat coach on the sideline. A lot of the fat coaches on the sidelines, they were able to play the game at one time. And maybe they, you know, for one reason or another, stopped playing the game. And they're able to coach. We have these guys here that found a real cool niche. You know, you get a bunch of girls, you put them in a room, and you just ask them questions, and you know, make them feel like they're in a safe space, and it's not going to be a big deal. And then boom, you side swipe them, and you make them feel like stupid little girls. And that was their niche. And in between that, they all, you know, they had, you know, some good guests, but for the most part, they made their way by, you know, making women feel stupid, making women feel that they know nothing, and everything that they knew was basically some sort of lie. And I can respect that. But what I don't respect about these coaches on the sideline is that they never really played the game, and they're simps. They invite people to fight, and then when the people say okay, they back down and they punk out. So nobody likes that guy. And then they lie on their genitalia. You know, we call that, you know, you never want to lie on your, you know, you can fill in the blank. Don't lie on your, you know, and they would always lie. They always talked about a high body count, 1,000 women, things like that. You know, come on. And it's kind of sad what's going on with these young men. These are young men that are possibly splitting 250 or 200,000 a month between 4 people, 5 people. You know, they got their editors, they got their sound guys, and a lot of those guys are probably happy with making a month, you know, not even, they probably don't even pay them a percentage, in other words. Crazy, man. Yeah, somebody just wrote self-destruction. Yeah, it's truly like, yeah, it's truly self-destruction. It just amazes me how they would have an attorney who I heard was a paralegal, and this paralegal is filing copyright strikes on 15, 20 different channels on anybody who had anything bad to say about these guys. Like, who does that? I know who does that. A beta man, a cornball, a dude who feels that they got their weight up. When I was coming up, we would say things like, that's a herb, herbing a herb. You know, it's like the guy who goes into he goes into like a jail, right? He gets arrested for, I don't know, DWI or something weird, something not too crazy. Not saying that that's not serious. It is serious, but for this analogy, I'll just say we have a person who's goes into like a jail system, and then while they're in the bullpen, they just get there and they're waiting to see the judge, and while in that process, some real tough guys come in the room and they're like, yo, what size sneakers are those? And they get nervous and they get scared and they give up their sneakers. They don't want to get beat up or punched in the face. So here, take them. And they go see the judge, and the judge is like, oh, you know, we're going to give you a $10,000 bail. So now the guy's going to be in jail a couple of more days before he gets the bail. So now he sees another guy come in who kind of similar to him, and then he steps to the guy and says, yo, what size sneakers are those? So now that guy's all nervous and scared, and he gives up the sneakers to the guy who just got his sneakers taken. That's fresh and fit. Fresh and fit are herbing herbs. They're truly beta, nothing alpha, and what they're trying to do is muscle smaller channels and even larger channels, because they want to show how they are and how serious they are, and if you say anything about them, they're going to give you a copyright strike. And now it's coming back to bite them in the butt, because they gave out so many copyright strikes, okay, without any true cause, and going against the whole point of fair use. Fair use is a system that allows you to critique anyone that is a public figure, and you're trying to critique them to bring in some sort of commentary. Your commentary is, you're going to look at this person and what they had to offer, and you're going to say, I disagree, or I agree, look at this, look at that. And there's a huge market for that on YouTube. The reactionary YouTube world is popping, and they're under the radar. Big time under the radar, where the algorithm is not even listening in on this stuff. They're dropping F-bombs, they're saying horrible things, and they're not getting any strikes or any problems because no one is really flagging them. But now they're on the radar of YouTube, and YouTube is going to go through their stuff, and they're going to see the time when they had that gun. And it wasn't so recent, it wasn't so long ago, where the guy, one of them pulled out a weapon and they showed it. There's going to be a lot of little different things that they did to women, okay? A lot of things that they've said about gays. A lot of things they said about just alluding to something being negative when it comes to homosexuality. They're screwed. Fresh and Fit possibly are out of here. Possibly. We're going to see. Time will tell. What do I think about it? I don't really want them to get kicked off of YouTube, because it's, I don't want to hate on them. I think they're douchebags. I think they're beta men. But, to take away that income, Troy Terrain says things like, if they're white, they'll be all right. That's something that my father also has mentioned. And these guys are not white. So will they be all right? I don't know. Only time will tell, because what I do know is that, let's say I have a YouTube channel, right? And I lose that YouTube channel. I believe that if you get another YouTube channel, you won't be monetized. So let's say you have those YouTube backup channels and all that kind of stuff that a lot of the political people do and the conspiracy people do. They always have several channels. Those channels truly depend on donations. Those donations are what makes their world even exist as far as monetarily. So if they lose their channel, they would have to, all the money would have to come in someone else's name. So if they did redo the show and start to slowly build up, I'm sure the first day they'll have 60,000 subscribers. And then they can step up, try to get monetized. I'm wondering if they would have to change the whole Fresh and Fit branding. Wow. I mean, these people might lose their branding because of this. Where are they going to go to BitChute? There's no money there. So, Fresh and Fit. Good luck. You're going to need it. You try to herb the herb. You're a herb trying to herb somebody. It's foolish. Childish, and I guess they're gonna get what's coming to them. No, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for the stupid. I might go live again later. You are appreciated. Thank you for tuning into this small channel on YouTube. If Fresh and Fit are under the radar, I'm buried underneath the radar. Nobody knows me. I just looked at my analytics for the first time in a year. This channel is going nowhere. But I love you.